Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Deep divers, we're out here in the heart of nature. It's a beautiful day. The cat down the road is sunbathing. I woke up like this, all magical and fly, and there's no place I'd rather be than by infinite waters. It's beautiful, right? Let's breathe. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I'm 10 years young already, deep divers. Raising the frequency. I feel so much better now. Raising the vibration. I feel so much better now, deep divers. Sending you all tons of good ass energy. The cat down the road said you feel so much better now. Look, I'm out here in the heart of nature, deep divers, just doing my thing, and it's beautiful. And I get this download. The power of being alone. Do you know about the power of being alone, deep divers? Well, we're going to take a deep dive. This information right here is going to blow your mind, give you something to think about, and help you become your greatest version at the same time. Hit that like button right now if you support the real deep divers and share this video. Hit that like button right now if you support the real deep divers and share this video, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Look, if you are watching this video, deep divers, I hope something good happens for you today, and tomorrow, and the day after that. If you're ready for that, just say thank you. Now, deep divers, I love people. I'm a sociable Pisces. I've got an infinite waters community full of beautiful people, kind people, crazy people, funny people, and of course you. Every single day I remind myself, Ralph, embrace the power of being alone. And that's one of my secrets, deep divers, to becoming my greatest version. To embrace the power of being alone. Look, are you afraid to be alone, deep divers? Don't worry about it. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, deep divers, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? What's this with, like, so many people being afraid to be alone, deep divers? So growing up, I used to love my own company. My mom thought I was weird, deep diver. She's like, Ralph, gosh, you can enjoy yourself just by being by yourself. And I'm like, yes, I love my own company. And it's hard for a lot of people to understand, overstand, and understand that I enjoy my own company. I love people, but I also love being alone. And I'm here to tell you, if you are someone who's afraid to be alone, deep divers, there's nothing to be afraid of. In fact, it is so wonderful when you embrace the power of being alone. Society tricked you into following a crowd. Monkey see, monkey do. Society tricked you. Society tricked you into following Simon. Who is Simon? I have no idea. But when Simon says do this, everyone does that. Deep divers, what's going on? You see, the truth is, don't listen to Simon. Listen to the beat of your own drum and embrace the power of being alone. There are so many people who are with people they don't even like. You know why? Because they're afraid to be alone. So, deep divers, let me share with you what the power of being alone has done for Ralph Smart Infinite Waters Diving Deep. First and foremost, it's allowed me to remind myself I'm not missing out on the crowd. You know why? Because the crowd is lost. There are so many people in the matrix lost in a crowd. They can't think for themselves. They haven't got a mind of their own. You know why? Because they want to fit in. And growing up, I realized that I couldn't fit in even if I tried. I couldn't fit in, deep divers, even if I tried. You know why? Because I'm different. And you see, you got to be different to make a difference, deep divers. That's the reason why Infinite Waters is inspiring millions of people, because I had to embrace the power of being alone. I had to find myself. In ancient Greece, it said, Gnothi Seaton, which means know thyself. And once you know thyself, great things happen for you. You become your greatest version. You can only come to know yourself, deep divers, find yourself, when you spend time alone. And that's what I did. I went into the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights, deep divers, all by myself. Not even the cat down the road was by my side. Oh no! And guess what? I came out a man. Because you see, the truth is, deep divers, being alone allows you to connect with who you really are. There are so many people wearing a mask on social media, wearing a mask at the mall, wearing a mask at the dinner table. They don't even know who they really are. When you embrace the power of being alone, you can find out who you really are. You surrender to yourself. You can learn to accept yourself. You can learn to love yourself. In a world full of clones, deep divers choose to be yourself. Slow motion this side. I realized, deep divers, I was born custom made, and I love it. Oh, I love people, but I also love being alone. You know why? Because I get to be me. Unapologetically. I get to remind myself I'm good enough. I do enough. I have enough. It's unconditional self-acceptance. You see, deep divers, there's a reason why all the great masters, Krishna, Buddha, Jesus Christ, Muhammad, all of these people, the prophets, they all spent time alone. You know why? Because that's a gateway to enlightenment. It's only when you leave the crowd, you leave the mainstream, and you spend some time alone that the universe will reveal its greatest secrets to you. So, what was one of the secrets I was shown by the universe? Embracing the power of being alone. Ralph, who said that? That was the universe, deep divers. Oh my gosh, the universe is talking to me. Ralph, yes, universe. We are never alone. Oh my gosh, wow. Unless we abandon ourselves. Wow. Slow motion this side. That's what the universe told me when I was alone. Ralph, we are never alone unless we abandon ourselves. So just because you're taking time out, just because you are taking time out, you're spending time alone, deep divers, it doesn't mean you are alone. We are actually never alone unless we abandon ourselves. You see, there's a big difference between loneliness and being alone. Let me explain. When you're lonely, you are disconnected from who you really are. When you're alone, you are reconnecting back to who you really are. Slow motion this side. Deep divers, you got so many people trying to fit in. And I know I'm custom made. You see, embracing the power of being alone reminds you that you don't have to compete with anybody. It allows you to slow down and go at your own pace. Go at your own pace, run your own race. It allows you to embrace your weirdness. What if I told you, deep divers, that being weird only means you're being yourself, and you can experience that when you embrace the power of being alone? All of those slogans I learned when I took time out from the crowd and just spent some time with myself. All of my ideas, all of these ideas started to pop out of my head, deep divers. So being alone is a powerful gateway for your creativity, to unlock it, to unleash it, to take you to the next level. Deep divers, embrace the power of being alone. You see, people are going to leave you. People are going to abandon you. When you embrace the power of being alone, you form a better connection to yourself. So even if people abandon you, you've still got yourself. You can still hug yourself at night, deep divers. You can still hold yourself so tight. You know what being alone did for me, deep divers? It helped me form a better relationship with me. Because I realized the greatest relationship we can have is with ourselves. Ladies, fellas, if you want to meet someone in a relationship, if you don't know who you are, it's going to be really hard. If you don't accept who you are, it's going to be really hard. If you don't love who you are, it's going to be really hard. You can only do that when you embrace the power of being alone. Once you come into the wholeness of who you really are, you can now meet someone else because you've done the inner work. Being alone allows you to do the inner work, the shadow work. You see, a lot of people are afraid to be alone. You know why? Because they start to think. They start to think about the meaning of life. You know what I discovered about the meaning of life, deep divers? Is that life is so simple, yet we make it so complicated. All we have to do is just be. And thank God, thank the universe, thank Gaia for another day. It's a gift. So be present. Deep divers, that's why it's called the present. Embrace the power of being alone. Every single day, deep divers, remind yourself you can take a break from the crowd. Every single day you can take a mental health walk. Every single day you can meditate alone and actually reconnect back to who you really are. Embrace the power of being alone, because I guarantee you, you're going to go through the metamorphosis. Oh yeah. You see, a lot of people don't know that I got a lot of friends. I know a lot of people. But every single day, I make sure I spend some time alone. Not because I can't hang out with other people, but because I want to prioritize my mental health, emotional health, and I want to become the greatest version of myself. And that requires you tapping in, you tuning in, you going within to realize the only way out is in. Being alone, deep divers, has actually helped me lose the ego. The ego is not a bad thing if it's a servant, but so many people allow their egos to govern them, rule them, control them. When you embrace the power of being alone, your ego falls to the floor. You know why? Because you can't hide from yourself. You can't hide from yourself. You can't run from yourself. You have to face yourself. That's the reason why so much comes up. It can be really uncomfortable for people to be alone. You know why? Because now you got to face yourself. And it's liberating when you can see the raw, authentic you. The power of being alone opens up the gates to authenticity. Slow motion this side. I said the power of being alone opens up the gates to authenticity. If you want to be a more authentic person, deep divers, or being, take off the mask, spend time alone every single day, take a trip alone every single day, and remind yourself we are never alone unless we abandon ourselves. Now, don't get it twisted. I love people so much, but I also love spending time with me, getting to know me, doing the shadow work, doing the inner work, and reminding myself that it's better to be alone than follow a crowd going in the wrong direction. Do you know how many people along my early journey were saying, Ralph, go here, Ralph, go there? If I had followed them, there would be no infinite waters. I had to spend some time alone to really find out what it is I want in life. I said I had to spend some time, deep divers, to find out what it is I really want in life. I had to spend some time to find out, who am I really? Who am I before society told me who I really am? So deep divers, don't be afraid to be alone. Instead, embrace the power of being alone, because it shows you have strength. It shows you have resilience. It shows that you have a good connection with yourself, a good relationship with yourself. There are some people who can never be alone. You know why? Because they've never ever spent a day with themselves. So for you who is spending time alone, continue to embrace the power of being alone, and then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Deep divers, let's breathe. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. That was beautiful. Look, I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support the real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now, deep divers, if you support the real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you join the YouTube membership for all new exclusive content, and join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content you're gonna love at Ralph Smart on Patreon. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart Deep Divers. Click the link down below. And it's finally here, deep divers. Go and get the brand new book, Feel Alive 2, Unlock Your Infinite Power by Ralph Smart. Their secret recipe to becoming your greatest version. Now available on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. Click the link down below, deep divers. You're going to love it. And go and get the Good Ass Prana shirts, all new designs. You're going to absolutely love at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with me so I can help you become your greatest version, deep divers, make sure you book it at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. Deep divers, being alone doesn't mean you're a loner. Being alone means that you are now finding out who you really are so you can become your greatest version and go to the next level. Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, hit that like button right now if you support the reel. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support the reel. Share this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. Is one love, peace.